It's very small, yes, very small. Do I wish it was bigger? Of course. I mean, everybody would want it bigger, but you just got to deal with it, and that's how it is out here in Vietnam. Now, of course, I'm talking about small as in how much I'm paying, and do I want it to be bigger? I'm talking about in terms of my lifestyle. Now, of course, I'm satisfied with what I got now, but, you know, always better, always more is better. So that got me thinking exactly, you know, how much I'm actually spending, and in terms of how much more I'm actually living out here in Vietnam. So that got me thinking of certain ideas in terms of what areas of my life as how that situation happens, right? So first one being is the fact that going out to eat to nice restaurants. Now, back in Georgia, in Atlanta, there are some really nice restaurants. Ruth Chris Steakhouse, I don't know, is Olive Garden nice? Red Robin, Red Lobster. It's a medium. I think Ruth Chris House steak is really nice. But obviously there's some bills I can rack up. You know, 100, 200, 300, 500, maybe 1,000 if you really want to go off that end. But those are more of just like one-time things, or, you know, one time every week or 2 weeks, sometimes even a month, or a birthday celebration, or hey, it's the holidays, you know, we got to go out and celebrate. But coming out here to Vietnam, if I wanted to, and I do it one time a week, but if I wanted to, I did the math. I could do it 5 times a week and still pay less money than I could back in the States on like a $500 nice bill out in America or in Atlanta. I could do it 5 times a week because in terms of how much you could spend, so let's say like, oh, there's a really nice steakhouse place. It's called El Gocho Steakhouse. I'll listen to some like Argentinian ones as well. But for 36 bucks, you can get a nice, I believe it's around what, 200, 300 gram steak for 36 bucks, and it's just prime, ready, juicy. You know, I like it well done personally, but the taste, it just looks like it was probably made well done. I mean, I'm trying to imagine what can you actually get for like a 36 buck steak back home. It's just whatever, and it's always a small piece. But here, oh man, it's something about it where as I'm enjoying it, I don't have to think about, holy crap, I just spent a buttload of money for this. Yeah, I'm rationalizing and justifying it because of the fact, oh, it's a special holiday, you know, it's a special time, you know, I can hit that blow. But just trying to do it on like a regular day-to-day, oh, that would hit me hard. Like, I can't even imagine trying to even, you know, do that like frequently. But that was a big factor in terms of I was thinking, man, I'm really spending a little bit here, but I'm getting this much value. So, you know, in fact, I think if I get up there more and more, I could even go even further. You know, there's already people out there who want to retire, who have certain lifestyles, and you know, maybe they want to get to that position. You know, I'm just go out every day to a fancy restaurant. The thing is, what's stopping you if you do that in Vietnam, what I think, and what I've noticed, is not the fact of the price. It's a more matter of mindset shift to actually come to this idea that I can go out to a fancy restaurant 7 times a week, and guess what? I could afford it. But that you can never say that unless you hit like certain, you know, financial situations, or you have a certain amount of income coming in. But to have to do that, you can easily do that if you have a certain amount, but it's so much less than what it would be back in the States. So it's more of a mindset shift here. If you really wanted to just have like $1,000, $2,000, $300 coming in easily 5 times a week just to enjoy life, or just at least do the things I wouldn't be able to do back home. So that was one factor. Another factor is just having a nice apartment. Now, I'm living in a studio apartment, but it's very modern. very nice. It's close to all the amenities. Think of it as I'm living in Central, so think of it as any major metropolitan city. Atlanta, I guess LA, Manhattan, right? I'll be living very similar and close in proximity to just walking distance outside. But in terms of just like the things I want, the amenities I have in my apartment, I have a gym, I have a pool, you know, the like, I guess basic stuff. Oh, a cleaning lady comes 2 times a week. All right. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, that's not as basic, but I'm paying only $500 a month. And I was thinking, yeah, that was the thing I was talking about. I'm paying $500 a month, or you know, if you add it up to everything, $500 a month. I'm having a pool. I have a gym. I have a cleaning lady that comes to my house, you know, every Sunday. And because of that, that's just 500. Imagine what I can do with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. In fact, I have a friend of mine here. He's already retired. He's living in a penthouse for, I think it's what, like 2,500. I think he got a special deal, but 2,500, $3,000. Oh my God. Like, what does $2,500, $3,000 get you in, like, you know, the city? Like, okay, nice 2-bedroom. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. I have security guard there. Oh, that's nice. I have a front desk staff. They smile at me. Oh, it's a pet friendly. Okay, great. But imagine what it'd be like with a pool. Imagine with like cleaning service comes by. Imagine you have like these massive windows. You can just stare at the city view and just like the sunlight just coming through. Oh man. See, that even makes me think about it. Like, you know, the excitement thinking, man, just the possibility. Because it's possible here. I could never imagine even trying something like that back in the States. Because if you wanted something similar, what, 3x the price, what, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month? Just to get maybe something similar? And even then, you know, is it something like proper? Because here in Vietnam, if you wanted to get like a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 apartment, it's not that common. So, you know, and the reason why it's not that common is because, you know, the Vietnamese average salary, the people, they're not, there's a very few in terms of the population that can be able to afford that. So, because of the ones who can afford it, they're gonna be more catered towards that demographic and be more like focused on them, making sure their needs, their services, all the amenities are up to par, the cleaning, how it looks. They're gonna make damn sure it looks nice, because they're definitely gonna want your $4,000 or $5,000 a month service to be able to live there, to enjoy life there, right? Because it's not common, it's not normal for people to. You're in the top 1%. I don't know. I was about to say top 0.5% if you're able to just afford like a $5,000 apartment here. So they're gonna definitely make sure you're happy with what you got. But in the States, that's like normal middle class, a $5,000 apartment, $6,000. That's like, so because that has so much more a commodity in a sense. Like, that's not something like to brag about. Oh, I pay $5,000. That's like, oh, that's cool. Or that's not even top one. That's not even close to top 1%. So because of that, they're like, okay, you know, cool. You pay $5,000 for an apartment. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry, security guard. He was just chilling. Oh yeah, that mold. Okay, yeah, we'll fix that maybe in a couple days. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, the water's leaking. We'll try to get back to fastest you as soon as possible. Yeah, and then days goes by. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we the neighbor complaint, the noise complaint. Okay, yeah. We'll. Is there a way you can talk to him and like, you know, try to help us out? You know, all those things. It's like, it's not like a massive. Okay, we will serve. We will make sure. Because even with my apartment, shit. We'll leave that in. Things get done fast, even for my apartment. Hey, I'm sorry that my internet's off. Okay, yeah, we'll get security guy, internet guy. Can you come by at like 5 p.m.? Okay, I'll say. Oh, hey, there's like a, oh my God, there's like a, there's a leak in the top of my bathroom. Like, what's that about? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't even notice that. Well, okay, are you available at 6 p.m. so we can get the maintenance guy to come check it out? Yeah, yeah, sure. Like, it's done quickly because I'm only paying 500, but even then, $500 a month, it's not common at all. All right, by the way, that's nothing, right? That's almost like poverty in the States, kinda. Oh yeah, yeah, kinda. But even then, the service is already really well and fast. Now imagine if you're gonna get really high. Oh my gosh. So that's the simple thing about it. It's just talking about services, rent, lifestyle, housing. You could be living way much more, and you're gonna be spending a lot less, and the service would most likely be better here, with some of the points I just mentioned. Yeah. And the third one I want to talk about is just enjoying entertainment, things to go, where to travel. So, if you wanted to go travel to new areas like Da Nang from Ho Chi Minh City, or other areas of Vietnam, it's a simple plane ride away. But if you're going from Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon here, to going to like Da Nang or other areas, it's even cheaper. And the plane ride, oh my God, it's what? I don't know the exact, but last time I was trying to go to Da Nang, it's like $100 here, just to go. And here's the thing, Da Nang is like its own little. Obviously, there's maybe infrastructure, but I'm talking, it's like a beach town, beach city. So you're experiencing a whole new adventure. And at the same time, your cost of living is going to be reduced even more comparing to like Ho Chi Minh, Saigon life out here. Out here. From there. So because of that, the things you want, lifestyle or going out to eat, or let's say you want to rent a nice hotel or things like that, it would probably be less coming from Ho Chi Minh, Saigon to other areas or other parts of Vietnam, Hanoi, Nha Trang. I haven't explored the east or west of Vietnam. In fact, I've only lived in Saigon my whole time here. And, I enjoy it, There's always something about the city. There's always something cool to do here. It's always like a little movie. And, yeah, you're always meeting new people. So, that's the cool thing about it. All right, my rides here is going to stop a little bit, but those are some things I just wanted to mention. But yeah, hope to see you on the other side of Vietnam. Oh yeah.